friends. Boy, am I excited for this video. As you saw probably by my last video, we did just recently move, and I've been waiting a couple days to tackle my book room because I want to do a completely separate video for that. And we have a lot to do. Yeah, this is currently what we're working with. We have some empty shelves, a million boxes of books over there. We also have like all my crafts and stuff because in our old place, I did have a bigger closet in my office, so I was able to fit a lot more, but in this closet, I can only really fit my clothes, so we need to find a different place for my crafts. Ugh. I also kind of want to, not like super decorate it. I truly have been just really needing like minimal spaces, like not a lot of clutter, not a lot of decorations. Like I need my surroundings to be pretty chill and pretty like simple because my brain is very chaotic. And if my surroundings are also very chaotic, it makes me overwhelmed. Just to give you a little like 360 tour of the room. Over on this side, we have the desk, and then there's just this like long wall. And then we have the closet over there, door, and then on this side is where all of my bookshelves are. The lighting is also super bad today because it's very gloomy and rainy, but as you can kind of see, I already did my closet. But first thing I want to do is get all of my books out of the boxes and on the shelves. So first thing we're going to do is organize my bookshelves. So I've been basically organizing my bookshelves the same way for the last like 2 years, which is one bookshelf will be all of my read books, and then the other bookshelf will be all of my unread books. I'm still going to do it that way, but before I had like all my favorite YA mystery thrillers, and then I had like my fantasy, and then my cozy fantasy, and then like my Harry Potter and other childhood favorites. And then on the bottom two shelves, I just had like kind of random miscellaneous like standalone novels and stuff. I think I'm gonna change that up. So I think on the top, I want to do like the top two shelves, I want to do all my kind of like miscellaneous standalone novels. I also before had some decorations on my shelves, like I would put some books sideways, some vertical, and I think I want to just have books. Like I don't want to have stuff like in the middle. I don't want to have a lot of decorations on my bookshelves. I just want to have the books like all in a line because I think I might have to save the bottom two shelves for like crafts and other things. I literally have no idea what books are in which bag and box. So I think I'm just gonna start grabbing random ones and just put them where they belong. Before we do anything else though, I need to set up my new desk chair that just got delivered because I have a lot of editing to do tonight and Mama's back has been hurting lately. This is the E3 Pro ergonomic chair from Habata, and they are so kindly the sponsor of today's video and the reason that my posture will no longer be hideous. As a person that spends hours on end sitting at a desk editing, it's really important that I have equipment that supports that. This chair has so many helpful features like the 40-degree rotating floating wings and pressure distribution for lumbar support, 40 adjustment headrest, and 60 armrests for the days that I want to get those longer reading stretches in. And it's got a footrest. Like you're joking. I fear I have a little bit of restless leg syndrome. So this is so nice when I want to go in between having legs up and legs down. I know this isn't the most aesthetic thing, but as you are probably aware of by now, I'm trying to be more realistic instead of aesthetic these days because at the end of the day, when I've done about 8 to 10 hours of editing, I'm going to care more about how my body feels than what my room looks like. If you follow the link down below in my description and use my code, you can get 5% off your order. Thank you so much to Habata for sponsoring today's video. Let's get on now with the rest of the book room that I am so excited to show you guys. So I think this is all of my YA mystery thrillers and like favorite YA series. So I guess let's start with that one. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I still think I want this to be like my cozy fantasy. No, actually. Yeah, I think I want this to be my cozy fantasy shelf still. Wait, or do I want the top one to be fantasy? This one to be cozy fantasy. This one to be my favorite YA series. And then maybe this one be the random standalone novels. Yeah, I think I like that idea better actually. Oh, I'm so indecisive. I think I honestly might do a video. Would you guys be interested in a video where I reread my favorite books and series like of all time to see if they're like still favorites? I've been really wanting to reread a lot of the books that I've rated like 5 and 6 stars. But I feel like I read those books so long ago that I don't know if they're still 5 and 6 star reads or if I was just kind of like a newer reader. I don't know. One of my biggest pet peeves is when books, especially paperbacks, are different lengths or height, whatever. Like this bothers me. This bothers me a lot. So I think I need to put these maybe at the beginning. But now the hardback is taller. I'm really struggling. That'll have to work for now. I still need to finish the Throne of Glass series. I'm currently on the tandem read and I am terrified. It's so intimidating to me. Also, I need to get the new edition of Throne of Glass because I have the old edition and it doesn't match with the rest of the books and it really bothers me. Oh my god! Okay, I might have to put one book series actually vertical because I do have the Shatter Me series and it's tall. Will that fit up there though? Oh my gosh, please fit. It doesn't fit. Okay, well maybe we'll put the Hunger Games and Catching Fire down here. It's not cozy fantasy, but don't really know where else to put it. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about getting rid of my Shatter Me series. I really enjoyed the series, but I don't think I'm ever gonna reread it. But also I really enjoyed it, so I don't like really want to get rid of it. Actually, maybe I'll just put Hunger Games and Catching Fire up here. I love these editions of the Hunger Games. These absolutely beautiful. I actually didn't really like the third book in the series, so I didn't think I was gonna buy it because why would I buy it if I don't like that book? But the cover, like I want the whole series because the covers are so pretty, but I think I'm only gonna get the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and then that'll be all the ones that I get like of these editions. I also still really need to read the rest of the Percy Jackson series. I only read the first book like maybe last year, if not longer, and I really want to actually finish the series because I've heard really good things about it and I don't think I read it as a child. Like I think I had the whole series, but I don't think I actually read the books. So that would be really fun to read for the first time like as an adult. I also think my Harry Potter books are gonna go in the living room because we do have an entire like Lego shelf full of Harry Potter Legos. So I kind of want to put the books with those. I think that'd be really cute. I also have quite a few nonfiction books that I really needed to put on my bookshelf because before I had them in like little cubes in my room, but I want to put all of my books on the bookshelves like no matter what genre they are. Ugh, I have so many heavy boxes to get. Okay, that's as far as they're going. Oh, that box just broke. Okay, wait, these are my unread books. Where are the, wait. I think I'm missing books. Oh my gosh, where are my books? Oh, wait. I think I found them. The box was closed. Ow. Okay. Stress. Okay, here are the ones I was looking for. So these are all now, well, most of them are just like the standalone novels. Also, if you're looking for a really good Christmas book, I got this one from Book of the Month last year. It's called The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter. I gave this book, I'm pretty sure I gave it 5 stars. This and Holiday Romance are 2 of my favorite Christmas books of all time. This one was fun because it was kind of like a mystery with romance, so I had a really good time with it. Okay, I still feel like I'm missing a box of books, but I've literally gone through everything. I am going to be doing my unread books now, so this is all my TBR. I'm probably gonna do this roughly the same as I had it before, so most of my like romance and fiction up top, and then I'll probably do my fantasy, but I feel like I have a lot of fantasy. I don't know. And then one of the shelves I'm gonna do like my immediate TBR and my library books. I also have to find where each book is. Okay, I really want to read this book soon. Please let me know if any one of you has read this, but it's called Sky's End. It's a young adult. I want to say it's like a fantasy kind of sci-fi. It's got dragon type, not like dragons, but they're like serpent type animals, monsters. I think there might be some kind of trials, not trials, but they're called the 12 trades. You have to compete or something. I don't know, but it sounds really cool. It's basically set in this world where there's like floating islands, so to say. Like this is the cover and I feel like it depicts a really good picture of like what the world kind of looks like. I don't know, but I've been really intrigued by this for so long and I don't know why I put it off for so long, but I definitely want to read this one soon. Okay, so for this one, I'm not totally done with it yet, but I put all of my fiction and romance up here. I do need to figure out what to put in this little corner though. And then all of this is fantasy. All of this is going to be my like immediate TBR. And then right below we have all of my hardbacks, and then hardbacks going into all of my mystery thrillers and sci-fi. I don't know why I did it that way. It just kind of made sense in my brain. And then on the second to bottom shelf, the one that's below this one, I'm going to put all of my middle grade and non-fiction. So like my Christian nonfiction. And then on the very, very bottom, I have all of my like nonfiction. I'm kind of a weirdo, kind of a nerd, and I got some textbooks for things that I'm kind of interested in. So I have like plant biology, ecology. I've got some books on like homesteading, and I forgot the word. There's literally a specific word for it. Like self-sufficiency, I guess is how I would describe it. But I have this book called Back to Basics, and it literally teaches you how to be like very self-sufficient, like how to raise livestock, how to generate your own energy. And I just think that all this information is extremely helpful. And then I've also got some like nature writing. I've got a lot of herbal medicine books, all that kind of stuff. Some health books like In the Flow, Microbiome Solution, all that fun jazz. So I'm gonna finish up with the bookshelves really quick, and then we're going to get started with the rest of the room. Okay, the bookshelves are done. This is what we've got for the moment. On the top we have our fantasy, and then we have our cozy fantasy slash, I don't know, fantasy series. And then we've got my YA favorites, mostly mystery thrillers, but just YA favorites in general. And then we've got our like random miscellaneous fiction type of stuff, some more kind of standalones, and then at the end we have our like childhood favorites. And then just all of my nonfiction down here. And then I also over here have my Needle and Stitch Co. book sleeves, which I do have a discount code down in my description. I believe my discount code is like Faith20 or something, and that gets you 20% off your order, which with the holidays coming up, I strongly recommend book sleeve for all your friends, family, any reader that you have in your life. Also, if you want to ask for Needle and Stitch Co., you can share my code like with your friends and family, and they can get 20% off whenever they shop for you. My friend Gloria is the one who owns, runs, makes all of the book sleeves. She is the sweetest girl in the entire world. So if you want to shop small for the holidays, I would definitely recommend. So now that we're done with the books, I think the next thing we're going to tackle is my craft cart. This used to be in my, well, my crafts in general used to be in my closet, like I said, but since my closet now houses just clothes, I need to figure out a way to organize my craft stuff in this cart. The good news is I don't have, I mean, I have a lot of crafts, but I feel like they could all fit in here. Bad news is that some of the items are a little bit bulky and oddly shaped, so I actually don't know if they're gonna fit perfectly in here. I've got my jewelry making stuff, which is there. I have just like a crap ton of yarn, and then I also have a lot of kind of like paper craft stuff, like book journaling, scrapbooking. So I think the top is going to be my like scrapbooking stuff, so all my markers, tapes, stamps, that kind of stuff. I just feel like it's the prettiest to lay out, and it would like look the nicest. I also have a big square thing that has all of my like scrapbooking paper, which I know is not going to fit on this, so I have to figure out somewhere to put that. I think I'm going to do my jewelry making stuff next. I put most of it in these little like tote box things, so that'll make it really easy to organize, except for I don't know this one specifically is going to fit. It's kind of big. Oh, I just inhaled an oat. I got these little like oat energy bite things that I just snacked on, and one was stuck in my throat still. Oh my gosh, is this gonna fit perfectly? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I think that works for now. Yay, okay, this is turning out a lot better than I thought. So now we just have the yarn on the bottom. I have so much random like projects that I started and then just never finished. Like this yarn specifically, what is happening here? Hello? Oh my gosh, this is stressing me out. Like, see, I have this like scarf thing that I started, but then I realized that I was gonna run out of yarn. This is so satisfying, but also not, because I spent so much time doing this. Okay, I'll do this later. Like, what is happening here? Oh, I'm cutting that. Okay, so all this yarn can probably be trashed. I don't like wasting yarn, but it's so tangled and I don't want to try and untangle that. I would love to learn how to crochet more this year. I want to make little gloves, little socks, hats. Like, I want to make all those things. Every single time I try, it does not turn out very good. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have a friend that's like a crochet master. So I'll have to just talk to her and ask her what I'm doing wrong. The problem is though, is that this yarn is kind of thick, so it's not going to fit very well. What is happening? What is happening? Like, how did this even happen? This looks like an umbilical cord. Ew, why is my brain like that? Okay, yay. Craft cart is complete, and I think she's going to go in this corner. For now, at least. I don't know. I really want to put like a plant. Oh, you can't even see me. I really want to put like a plant or something right here. I just feel like it's so plain. I took my big Monstera out and put it in the living room, so I fear I need to get another big plant. Okay, now we have this whole area to do. So my desk, and then I had this in my closet before, but I think I want to put all the things that I reach for in it. So I have a lot of notebooks, my Bible, all that kind of stuff that I reach for often, and I don't really have anywhere to put it, so I think I might stack those like right here. And then in these bins, I think I might put my camera equipment, because right now it's just all in this big kind of wicker basket thing, and I don't really have anywhere to put this, so I think I'm gonna switch that out a little bit, except for I don't know if one of my Bibles is going to fit. Nope. So this is the New Testament. It's like a notebook study Bible type of thing. So it's spiral bound. Again, it's only the New Testament, but it's also ESV. But why I like it though is because it's huge, and it's literally like a notebook, and it has writing areas on each side, and it's like actual notebook paper. So I really like that for when I want to do like more in-depth note taking and stuff. I've got my All Things Lily Ann sermon notes notebook. I also have some current reading material. I'm kind of here and there reading Rosemary Gladstar's Herbal Healing for Women, just kind of for funsies whenever I have some downtime. So I think I'm also going to put that right here. I have my iPad. I have a little gratitude journal. I also have my reading journal, and then I also have my iFlyTech AI Note Air 2, and then I also have my prayer journal, and then I'm also going to put my Bible and my Bible highlighters, and I think that might be it for the top. Now I'm going to start filling these two bins with my camera equipment. I think I want to keep my desk pretty minimal. Again, I just don't really want a lot of clutter. I want it to be very like clean and simple. So I'll probably just put like the basics on here, like my pens, writing utensils, etc. And then like maybe some candles. I also have this like green mat that I got for the desktop just to add a little pop of color, except for I think I need to clean it off because it's looking pretty nasty. Okay, I think I'm done with the book room for now. There's still a few things that I want to do to this room, but I'm just not really in a rush to do them. Like, I would really like to get a rug, specifically like a cute green or maybe like jute type of rug. I just feel like that would really pull the room together. Right now it's feeling a little bit empty still, and I think just putting a rug down will make it feel more cozy. So that is definitely in the works. I'm kind of looking around seeing what style that I like, but these are a few of the ones that I have been thinking about. So over in this corner, as you mostly already saw, we have, oh, actually you guys didn't see this because I switched it around. So before I had this thing on the left side of my desk, and now I moved it to the right side. Sorry, the lighting is literally terrible right now. It's kind of gloomy out still. But yeah, so I have my go-to like notebooks and things on the top, and then I just have all my camera equipment on the bottom, and then I did add my big Monstera plant on top. And then over here I just have my craft cart. And then back here I have our guitar cases because there's literally just nowhere else to put them in this place. I do love this place a lot, but the one thing that I am kind of struggling with is there's like no storage at all. There's like a very, very small storage closet on our patio, but that just houses like all of our outdoor stuff, like all of our camping gear, Danny's golf clubs, and like that's literally all it can fit. So we've had to be a little bit creative when it comes to like storing things. But yeah, so that is this corner. Moving to the main piece of the room, which is my bookshelves. We did already go through this in depth, but this is kind of just what the ending looks like, the ending result, if you will. I ended up just putting my priority TBR right here with my library book little basket, and then yeah, hardbacks down here with mystery thrillers and sci-fi, just some little candles right there to fill in that gap. And then down here I have all of my middle grade and my Christian nonfiction, and then just a little map and my little snail thing to cover some of that empty space. Over on this side of the wall, let me turn this off because it's making my lighting super weird. Over on this side of the wall, I did end up doing a little gallery wall type of deal. I do still have to go through these boxes down here, so please disregard this mess. And I also need to add something right here, and then the gallery wall will be pretty much complete. This is all going to, like, the art inside the frames is going to change. I just have to like find some fun and cute art to put in it. But I kind of like the placement of everything. I like how it's very random. And then over in this corner, I just have my body mirror, and then I did hang up my longest pothos plant because this limb, so to say, is very, very long and our ceilings are very, very tall. So this worked out perfectly to kind of just drape it over my mirror. I think it gives a very like whimsical, fun look. This is also going to move because I do have like a hang from the ceiling lamp that I'm going to probably hang up right above here. And right now I just needed some light in here. Honestly, the ceiling lights really suck in here, but I hate ceiling lights anyway. So I think I actually might just get a few more lamps to kind of like put around the room. And then over here in this corner, I don't really have anything fun or important, but I just hung up this art piece, and then I have a little table because I think I want to get another plant, like a taller plant, and put it like right here in this corner. But this is kind of the room for now. I'm not like totally in love with it, but also this room isn't going to stay like this for very long. I don't know if you guys watch my vlog channel very much, but I did recently post a video where I was kind of talking about how like me and Danny have been chatting about like when we want to start our family, like when we want to start trying for kids and all that, and that's probably going to be like sometime next year. So eventually this may end up being our baby's room. So I don't want to put like too much work into it just in case like it does change in the next like, I don't know, 6 to whatever months. So I'm kind of being like pretty lax with it and just using like what I have, because I also don't like I've been establishing, I am not trying to spend a bunch of money on like decorations and updating things. I'm really trying to use what I have. So this is kind of just the room for now. I like it. I think it does the job. And I think I did pretty well with the things that I actually like already own. So I hope you guys had fun. This was kind of a chaotic vlog. My ADHD was very much ADHDing today, but I love you guys. We will be back to our regularly scheduled reading vlogs next week. So no more moving vlogs unless you want to see more like reset, cleaning, organizing, moving content. Then I will probably have a reset vlog over on my vlog channel that I think is already posted. But I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.